โอเคหลังจากที่คุยกับทุกคนครบหมดแล้วเวลาเข้าศึกใหญ่เอาละเดินทางรับมือภัยพิบัติ
Time to go. Let's meet the others at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
รวมพลกันโดยมีน้องนารออยู่
I have not felt this way in a long time. Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dooms. One cannot know what freedom truly means without first losing it.
The golden slumber truly lives up to its name as a dreamland. Though desert sands exist there too, no mirage, no matter how glorious, can compare to true beauty.
Dendro Archon, what is on your mind?
ท่านคิดอะไรกันอยู่ครับ
I was wondering whose counsel I should seek on the questions in my heart.
ควรขอคำแนะนำจากใครดี
What kind of questions?
ถามแบบไหนนะ
So many,
มากมายจนอธิบาย
more than
ออก
can
มา
be
ยาก
put
ได้
into
ยาก
words. As I once said to a friend,
เค
we
ยมอง
look,
เพื่อนคนหนึ่ง
we
มองเห็น
see,
รับรู้
and we
เข้าใจ
comprehend,
แต่ก็ยังติดอยู่ปัญ
but the
หา
question still troubles us. What are the many disasters that this
มากมาย
world
ในโลกใบนี้
faces, but the sum of all
จ
irresolvable
ริงๆแล้ว
questions?
เป็นศูนย์รวมของปัญหาที่มีทางตอบได้
The biggest question you should be asking is how to seize
คือ
victory.
วิธีการคว้าชัยใช่ไหม
Yes,
ใช่
although
แล้วก็
I
อยาก
would
จะ
express it differently.
แสดงออกด้วยวิธีอื่น
I must not fail.
ห้ามล้มเหลว
And so the
สิ่งที่สง
question
สัย
I
มาก
am
สุด
most curious about
คือ
now
หนทาง
is
สู่
whether
ชัย
the
ชนะ
path to
แต่มัน
victory
จะยาก
will
ไหม
be an arduous one.
What we declare to be a young sapling, we may, in fact, find to be a towering tree if we would only cast aside our ignorance and look beyond the veil of time to see her true form.
Nahida! We're here!
มาแล้ว
Just in time.
ได้ท
My preparations are almost
ำ
complete.
เดี๋ยวใกล้เสร็จแล้ว
Ready when you are.
พร้อมดีทุกเมื่อ
We're here too.
มาแล้ว
Miss Nicole!
นี่ก็
Miss Nicole!
ไวจัง
You run so fast! I thought I'd get a lot of exercise as a forest ranger, but I can barely keep up with you.
Sorry, I got a
Ay,
little
Lon.
carried away.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, the equipment is ready, and the modifications to Aru are all
ตำแหน่ง
complete.
ในอารุเรียบร้อย
As discussed during
แต่
our
ที่เรียกว่า
meeting,
ตามแผนที่กำหนดในการประชุม
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just they're a little more extreme and more technologically demanding to implement. Maybe you should take it from here.
แผนการในส่วนนี้นายอธิบายแล้วกัน
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence to suggest that one was developed based on the other, or that they both utilize technology of the same origin.
พัฒนาต่อกันมาโดยใช้เทคโนโลยีที่มีต้นกำเนิดเดียวกัน
As long as the transplant and merge operation succeeds, Aru should theoretically work on a scale greater than the Akasha and approximately equal to Irminsul.
เรียกได้ว่า
It will become the largest active computing device in all of
ใน
Teyvat.
เทเวศ
A system this powerful is capable of a lot of different things. In the past, the Akasha was primarily used for one-way information transmission, but I suspect it could also serve as a central bridging hub.
เชื่อมต่อ
In the pursuit of greater knowledge, some scholars have attempted to connect their consciousness to Irminsul through the use of terminals, incense, and meditation.
พยายามที่จะต่อจิตสำนึกเข้าอีมินซู
Correct. In academic language, scholars who reach that stage are said to have entered Satyavada life. Hypatia has performed this practice many times in the past, and she was once under my care for a period of time.
ช่วงหนึ่ง
Right. And this at least proves that there is a zone within Irminsul that can be connected to.
ภายในอีมินซูมีพื้นที่เชื่อมต่อ
That's right. Providing wisdom to the people is one of the very reasons for Irminsul's existence. I think I understand where you're going. Please, continue.
การมอบสติปัญญาให้ผู้คนเป็นหนึ่งในความหมายของการของอีมินซูเข้าใจเจตนาของคุณและอธิบายต่อ
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then.
เราดัดแปลง
We need to further modify Aru, merge it with the Akasha, manufacture terminals, and distribute them to every single person we can reach.
Every person? Even the desert folk?
คนชาวทะเลทรายด้วยใช่ไหม
Yes, everyone.
ทุกคน
I've already calculated the amount of raw materials we need.
ปริมาณวัสดุที่ต้องใช้ฉันคำนวณไม่หมดแล้ว
So you mean we're going to get new Akasha terminals?
ถ้าชุดใหม่ใช่ไหม
Yes, but this time the people of Sumeru won't be using them to acquire knowledge, just to connect to Irminsul. That's the key.
When we evacuated the city, we brought all the important assets from the House of Dana, in case we ended up needing them. Fortunately, this included the Akasha system's main terminal.
ซึ่งรวมถึงเครื่องหลักของอาคาชา
We've checked all the relevant records, and one thing is certain. Nothing like this has ever been done on this scale before, so...
Everyone in Sumeru is part of the plan. Whoever controls the people controls the situation.
Since this function of Irminsul was introduced, it has only ever been made available to scholars, who don't constitute a particularly large group of people. But by expanding the scale to include all the people of Sumeru, all the individual connections will stack up to create a significant load on the system. Under normal circumstances, Irminsul would be able to cope with the additional load. But with it already being under strain from other activities, its remaining capacity is limited. Thus, it might be possible to shut it down completely by overloading it.
ตันได้เริ่มใช้คัสซีสำคัญเริ่มใช้อาคาชาอีกครั้งและใช้ที่ถูกสั่งปิดหยุดการใช้งาน
Counting down.
ถ้าถอยหลัง
3, 2,
2
1. Are you ready?
พร้อมไหม
ready.
พร้อม เริ่มแล้วเริ่มใช่ไหม
In the past,
ในอดีตทุกคน
when people sought
ต้อง
knowledge,
การหาความรู้
they turned to the tree of
เป็นต้น
wisdom.
ไม้แห่งปัญญา
Today,
แต่วันนี้
we
เรา
use
จะ
it
ใช้
to
มัน
save
เพื่อปลอม
Sumeru
ผู้สุเมรุ
and the whole world.
และโลกทั้งใบนี้หน้าก็โผล่
These boughs
ใน
that
การที่หล่อ
nurtured
เลี้ยง
learning
ความรู้เหล่านี้
must not become
make I make
tools
it
for
become
destroying
Thailand.
the world.
Stop.
หยุด
Please
ขอ
stop.
หยุด
End this
เปลี่ยนแปลงนี้
transformation.
การแปลงเปลี่ยนนี้เพิ่มเข้าไป
just
เพื่ออ
to
ยู่ชั้น
stop
เนียนนะ
me? You fools.
เงาสิ้นสี
I have all the time in the world.
การ
Success!
ได้แล้ว
Evil
สูตรที่
Urban
ทายหยุ
Soul
ดแล้ว
tree stop growing!
Great.
เยี่ยมน้องก็มา
What a display of true
ที่ไม่
courage.
ถึงจะได้เห็นอี
The courage to
ทำงานด้วย
think
ตัว
and
เอ
the
ง
courage to act.
นี่อาจเป็นภู
I
มิปัญญา
never
ของมนุษ
thought
ย์
I
ด้วย
would
มั้ง
witness the shutdown of Irminsul with my own eyes. Indeed, only
แค่มนุษย์เท่านั้นที่
humans
ทำ
could
ได้
do such
อย่า
a
งสูงนี้
thing.
เยอะแต่ที่ไหนกัน
Gods
ล่ะ
are few and far between.
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now
มี
used
การเผ
for
ยแพร่ค
another
วามรู้
purpose.
ทำไมในทางที่เลวร้าย
A rather ingenious
ไม่เลว
plan.
แฮะ
I am grateful to you three for your
ทั้ง
help.
หมดคู่ทั้งหมดนะ
Only
ฟังก์ชัน
thanks to you were we able to extend Aru's interference capabilities to cover all terminals. Now, nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul.
นี่การเคลื่อนไหวของทุกคน
No matter
ที่
how many
จะไม่
eyes
โดน
Victoria
ถูก
possesses,
บันทึก
he
ไว้อย่าง
will
ถูก
not
ต้อง
be able
ไม่
to
ว่า
see
จอ
us
ร์จจะมีดวง
clearly.
ตากี่คู่ ก็มีทางมองเห็นเราได้
Now for the next step.
ต่อไป
I will need the help of your supreme powers once again.
How might we be of
สิ่ง
service,
ใดที่เรา
Lord of
พอทำได้
Dendro?
บ้างไหมราชินีแห่งต้นหญ้า
I need to reach the eternal oasis immediately.
ต้องไปถึงโอเอซิสนิรันดร์
Right now?
ตอนนี้เหรอ
In that case, Ibis King, would you agree that this is a fine opportunity to dust off our old tricks?
Never. I assume you have that chess
คุณ
set
ต้อง
with
เซ็ต
you?
หมามาด้วยแน่เลยของขวัญที่คุณ
You
ไปได้
mean
ยัง
the
ดาว
one
ใช่
you
ไหม
gave to me as a gift? Asking.
How could I? You
มันงั้นเด็กเรา
misjudged me.
เอา
I just wanted to show you another way you can use
แบบอี
it.
กทางหนึ่ง
You mean the one you gave to me as a gift? Asking for it back, are you?
Connect to
เพื่อ
Safhe
สอนการ
Shatranj.
หาเทพเจ้าซาเฟซาทรัน
Safhe Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
หมายถึงสถานที่ในทะเลทรายที่ชื่อซาเฟชาทรันใช่ไหม
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by King Deshret and
การบาง
ourselves.
รูปในทะเลทราย
All ceremonies conducted using the chess set must be activated via
ที่
Safhe
ราชันและพวกเรา
Shatranj.
ได้จัดวางไว้พิธีกรรมทั้งหมดจะจากเซตหมากรุกต้องเปิดใช้งานผ่านกระดานหมากของเทพเจ้าทั้งนั้น
In other words, the chess set is an extension of the
อย่า
chessboard.
คือเซตกระดานหมากรุก
In the
คือ
past,
ส่วนขยายของกระดานห
moving
มา
a
กรุ
chess
กในอดี
piece
ต
was a
ในอดีต
sacred
การ
and
ได้เปิด
momentous
วางนั้นเป็นกระ
act.
ดานที่ศักดิ์สิทธิ์และสำคัญ
Transfer initiated. Entering live combat mode.
ทำการเคลื่อนย้ายเข้าสู่สถานะการต่อสู้กล่าวสู่วางของซูเมรุ
We haven't heard a single
แต่
word
รับ
from
ฟั
our
งใน
spy
ไม่
in
ได้
the
ส่งข่าวเล
desert.
ยคงถูก
I'm
ชาว
afraid
ซูเมรุจับได้แล้ว
Might have been captured.
Never mind.
ช่าง
But we spent years turning him.
เขาเป็นคนในพื้นที่เราซื้อตัวมาหลายปีแล้วนะ
Nothing comes for free in this
มี
world,
อะไรโลกใบ
but
นี้
the loss is not
โลก
without
นี้
its
ไม่เคยมี
purpose.
การค้าขายที่ไร้
For
ต้
a
น
small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time they have.
ยอมจ่ายต้นทุนแค่
Quite
เล็
a
กน้อยเพื่อล
bargain
ด
if
ความ
you ask
ความ
me.
เวลาอันจำกัดของพวกนั้น ถือว่าคุ้มค่า
Understood.
เข้าใจแล้วครับ
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life.
เรามีชีวิตอยู่เพื่อ
But to tell the truth, I have been operating at a loss since this all
เป็นเรื่องป
began.
กติ
Since many centuries ago, in
ท่านเริ่ม
fact.
ตั้งแต่เริ่มเรื่องนี้ต้องบอกว่าเจอกับความสูญเสียมาตลอดเมื่อหลายร้อยพันล้านปี
For instance, why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here
คงไม่
right
ใช่
now.
มาปรากฏตัวในเวลาพันนี้พันทางตรงนี้ฉายาหรือเรเกเตอร์อันดับ 9
Dottore, I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract. I trust we are now square for the safe deposit fees you paid.
ตามที่ระบุไว้ในสัญญาน่าจะพอละล้างกับค่าเก็บรักษาที่นายจ่าย
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this, given our amicable relationship?
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
เป็นแค่เรื่องของหลักการเท่านั้น
Do not forget that you only live to see this day thanks to
วันนี้
me.
เป็นเพราะความเมตตา
In
จากฉัน
fact, every day of your life since you met me, you've been living
เว
on
ลาที่
borrowed
นาย
time.
ที่จะไปขอยืมจากโลกใบนี้เท่านั้น
Why?
ทำไม
That's hardly a
ไม่
fair
ค่อยยุติธรรมเลย
assessment.
นะไอ้ที่ฉันรอ
I
ด
will
ไม่ได้
concede that my survival was perhaps at your whim,
ก็จริง
but I became a harbinger on my own
ตัวเอง
merits.
ทั้งนั้น
Managing money is not like other professions. Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on your recommendation alone, and certainly not one I could have lasted so long in without genuine ability.
ไม่ได้อยู่จนถึงทุกวันนี้
The information stored in the ley lines is quite comprehensive. Rest assured, I have not forgotten how
ไม่ลืมว่า
strong
บอก
your
ว่า
pride
นายหญิงมี
is.
ศักดิ์ศรีมากขนาดไหน
Well,
เป็นไงล่ะ
I presume you have no sense of
ก็ไม่ได้
fragmentation
รู้
while
สึกแตก
talking
แยกใช่
with
ไหม
me.
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in
ครึ่งหนึ่งไป
place?
ที่น็อตใคร
The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nod Cry and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank.
การที่รัดกุมขนาดนี้จะไม่มีผิดพลาดเป็นได้ยังไงกัน
Though I must say, your disdain for the other segments is quite amusing. Zandik is you, and you are Zandik. Zandik created the segments, yet you, a segment yourself, reject him.
สร้างชิ้นส่วนขึ้นมาแต่นายที่เป็นชิ้นส่วนกลับปฏิเสธ
that is,
หรือ
Zandik,
ซันดิก
created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with a portion of his soul.
ในช่วงบั้นปลายชีวิตของก็เพื่อจุดประสงค์นี้แต่ได้แค่ถ่วงเวลาให้หยุดนิ่งและใช้จิตวิญญาณบางส่วนเท่านั้น
But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my
ลบเอกลักษณ์
uniqueness.
ของตัวฉัน
If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly
ก็แปลว่า
me.
ไม่ว่าร่างไหนก็ไม่ใช่ตัวฉันจริงๆนั่นไงอาจจะไม่ได้ตายจริงหรอก
A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me. You too might ask yourself which stage of your life you want to be preserved at. The day your business failed, or the day you were framed by a gang and sold off to a medical lab as a test subject.
ร่างทดลองในห้องแลบการแพทย์ของคนอื่นล่ะ
We needn't dredge up the
แบบนี้ไม่
past.
จำเป็นต้องพูดหรอกนะ
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped.
ปัดทิ้ง
Lesser Lord Kusanali was quite right.
ต้องการ
I
โอ
needed
กา
an
ส
opportunity to
การ
eliminate
ที่กำจัดตัว
myself.
ฉันเองทิ้ง
And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting the soul. Once the soul is transferred out, you will find that creating a physical body is far simpler than creating a
สร้าง
puppet.
การสร้างหุ่นเชิดไปไหน
The other half of your soul suffered a crushing defeat in Nodcry, you know.
ส่วนมีวิญญาณครึ่งหนึ่งของนายก็แพ้ที่น็อตใครไม่ใช่เหรอ
And yet in the process, I obtained the information I always wanted, did I not? Because now we finally know where the best testing ground truly lies.
ในที่สุดพวกเราก็รู้แล้วแหละว่าสถานที่ไหนคือสถานทดลองที่ดีที่สุดที่มี
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood, but as it turns out, that
คือ
was
การกลาย
merely
เป็
one
น
of
เทพ
your
ที่แท้ก็
experiments.
แค่การทดลองอย่างหนึ่งสินะ
Experiments take many
การ
forms.
ทดลองมีหลายแบ
Most
บ
people are too eager for
ผู้คนอยากจะ
success,
เป็น
too
มากเกินไป
fixated on the
เป้าหมาย
end
มากเกินไป
goal.
จนลืมไปว่า
They
การทด
forget
ลอง
that the
ก็สำคัญพอ
experimental
กัน
process itself is just as important. A suspiciously vacant seat, a new
ตำแหน่ง
face.
ที่ว่างลง
I trust you can put two and
ผม
two
จะเดาออกแล้ว
together.
ใช่ไหม
The reason it doesn't exist is because someone tampered with the record.
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's
ก็เลย
secrets.
ความลับของโลกใบนี้จนได้
So is the new world you promised a lie?
ดังนั้นโลกใบใหม่ที่สัญญาไว้ก็เป็นเรื่องโกหกใช่ไหม
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Ermin's soul from within. Now I shall attempt to create a new world inside the existing one. Almost everyone faces the prospect of death, but not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will. I am the only one to have overcome this enormous challenge. Would I not be letting the world down if I didn't make the most of the opportunity to experiment?
Clearly, the dividing of your soul did not affect the magnitude of your ego. Out of all the versions of you that have ever existed, this you is the most insane and the most radical.
Is that why you chose to work with me? Which was it then? My insanity?
Could I call myself a venture capitalist without a suitably ambitious plan to invest in? Yours happened to fit the bill quite perfectly.
Well then, I must say, while I am surprised enough that you showed up at all, what surprises me more is that you chose to present yourself as my former subordinate and not as the banker Pantalone.
แต่กลับมาในฐานะลูกน้องเก่าของฉันแทนยิ่งน่าประหลาดใจเข้าไปอีก
Why make things harder than they need to be? Exposing my true identity in a situation like this would only serve to destroy diplomatic relations between Snezhnaya and Sumeru. I daren't imagine the consequences. Showing up in the name of the original antagonist gives you the recognition you rightly deserve, while also being sensitive to Snezhnaya's predicament. It wasn't easy. As for why I'm here, if you're suggesting that your credit is in the negative, I won't argue with that. Many people say that about you.
I'd argue that a significant factor in your willingness to cooperate is the fact that you have but a few years of life left after my death. Living and dying together has a way of binding two parties together rather closely.
การที่ต้องมาลงเรือเป็นการแทบตกตามกันนี้ด้วยผูกมัดข้อประโยชน์ทั้งสองฝ่ายเข้าด้วยจริง
Is it not true that a relationship should be judged by both the positive and negative returns it yields?
แบบนะความสัมพันธ์กับคนคนหนึ่งต้องรู้ทั้งผลกำไรและขาดทุนไม่ใช่เหรอ
So some of what I said actually made it into your head after all. It's true that I hope you don't die too soon, but don't you find that a strange thing for me to say? After all, you've already had quite a long life.
คือยอมรับว่าไม่อยากให้คุณรีบไปจริงๆนี่แหละแต่พูดแบบนี้ก็ไม่แปลกไปหน่อยเหรอทั้งที่คุณเองก็ใช้ชีวิตอยู่มาตั้งนานแล้วเนี่ย
Especially for a human being.
โดยเฉพาะคนที่เป็นมนุษย์มาก่อน
Let's not pretend that you're any more innocent than I am.
ตัวเองขาวสะอาดนักเลยนะ
Are we not the same in this regard? We both despise the existing laws of this world, and neither of us enjoy being under anyone else's control.
Is it really so greedy to want the world to operate by a new set of rules?
การที่ได้กฎเกณฑ์ชุดใหม่มาเพื่อขับเคลื่อนโลกมันเป็นความโลภขนาดนั้นเชียวเหรอ
Of course not, my dear friend.
ไม่อยู่แล้วนะ
And as I've said before, mutual interest is the foundation for the most reliable of relationships. You can attest to that.
I just hope there never comes a day when I have to work too hard to prove that.
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching Sumeru City.
How strange. Despite your access to Irminsol's data, it appears the soldiers noticed before you did. They must have found a workaround. Well, Dottore, I trust you know what this means. The fact is,
They're coming.
มาแล้ว
They'll breach the city gates any moment now.
But even so, I would say Ermin's soul is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole.
อีมินซุก็สะดวก
If you do manage to create a new world, perhaps you could plant one outside my office too.
I'll consider it.
เดี๋ยวจะขอคิดดูแล้วกัน
What do you need me to do?
ให้ทำอะไร
Stall them?
ถ่วงเวลาไว้หรือ
The experiment will take
ลอง
time.
ต้องใช้เวลา
Stall them for as long as
ก็ยิ่ง
possible.
ดี
Very well.
ท่านกล้าขอ
But
จริง
you're
นะ
really asking for the moon here. Have you heard this story? There was once a guilty man kneeling in the center of a church while an angry mob outside waited to bring him to justice.
ประตูเต็มไปด้วยผู้คนที่เฝ้ารอทำตัวมาลงโทษตามกฎหมาย
He pleaded with the gods, begging them to grant him one final
ขอร้อง
request,
ต่อทวยเทพ
the chance to finish confessing his sins before he was sentenced.
สารภาพบาปตัวเองที่เคยก่อไว้จนจบแล้วค่อยทำการพิพากษา
Many suns and moons passed, seasons changed, and still his confession continued, as if he intended to speak until the end of time.
แล้วก็ว่าจะเล่นไปจนถึงจุดสิ้นสุด
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god?
ให้เป็นเทวดาเนี่ยนะ
Hoping that I might confess my sins to you.
บาปกันแน่
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
ไม่งั้นชีวิตก็จะคงเลวร้ายไปมากกว่านี้สถานการณ์เกี่ยวกับบายเทพ
For someone who despises them
เทพ
so,
เจ้าออกว่า
you never seem to have any objections to me creating or becoming
ห
one.
รือแม้กระทั่งจะเป็นเทพเอง
At first, I thought you'd be
ตอนแรกเคย
furious.
คิดว่าจะโกรธเป็นฟืนเป็นไฟเพราะเรื่องพันนี้
Concerned I would terminate our partnership, were you?
ไม่ได้กลัวว่าจะยุติความร่วมมือเหรอ
Not at all.
ไม่เลย
You had reasons why our partnership must
ต้อง
continue.
ร่วมมือกับฉันต่อนี่
Don't you find people's attitudes
ไม่
toward
รู้สึก
gods
ว่าน่าสนใจเหรอ
amusing? A god descends from the heavens and people worship it unreservedly, blindly following whatever rules are given to them.
แถมยังหลับหูหลับตาทำตามกฎที่คนอื่นสั่งอีก
And yet, when they see an ordinary person gain godlike levels of power by virtue of their own hard work, they treat him
พอ
with
ได้เห็น
nothing
คน
but
หนึ่งที่พยายาม
suspicion, even
เพื่อ
if he
ให้
is a
ได้พลัง
compatriot.
เคียงกับเทพก็กลับตั้งข้อสงสัยต่อเพื่อร่วมเผ่าพันธุ์แทน
Is that supposed to be a
เดินชม
compliment?
ใช่ไหมเนี่ย
No,
เปล่า
I was just
คิดว่า
thinking.
คนที่มองนายเป็น
I pity the man who would call you a compatriot.
ธนาจริง
There's no need to be so self-critical.
ๆสถานการณ์
I know it's a little late
แม้
in
ว่า
the
จะ
day to be
ช้าเกิน
asking
ไป
this,
แต่
but
เป็น
how
ไง
have
บ้าง
you
ล่ะ
been keeping?
I'm flattered that you would take the time out of your busy
ที่ไม่
schedule
ลืม
to
ความเป็น
consider
ห่วง
my
แม้ว่า
well-being,
จะไม่ว่างก็ตาม
Doctor.
ที
The part of your soul that went to Nodcry caused quite a stir, sending our organization back to the drawing board on numerous fronts.
มีปัญหา
It was quite a headache for everyone involved.
หัวจะปวดกับเรื่องพันนี้ ดีแบบใด
Dear me, I must have caused you no end of
มัน
trouble.
จะสร้างปัญหามากเลยสินะ
You certainly did. I had the rare honor of being summoned before the Tsaritsa with Pulcinella to answer for myself.
ได้รับเกียรติที่ถูก
A terrifying
ในฐานะ
ordeal.
บัญชีต่อหน้าซาริซ่าพร้อมกับพันซิลนาให้หวันไหวอยู่ไม่น้อยเลย
Don't worry, I pulled
และก็ยัง
through.
ดีที่คุมเครือ
At most, it's a public relations
ภายนอกเท่านั้น
nightmare. I made sure of that.
แต่ฉันกลับจำได้แม่นเลย
Now I'm curious. How did you explain yourself?
จะอธิบายอย่างไร
Oh, it was quite simple.
ไม่เห็นจะยากเลย
I just pinned the blame on someone who wasn't there to defend himself.
โดนความผิดคนที่ไม่ได้อยู่แถวนั้นก็จบ
I could hardly be expected to defy the demands of someone as insistent as the second harbinger, now could I?
How you
แต่ร้ายกัน
slander me.
จังเนอะ
You know full well that I am
ทั้งที่
perfectly
ฉันจะ
amenable
ออก
to
เหตุ
reason.
ผลอยู่แล้วเชียว
There's no question that you are partly to blame for the ruin of my
เสียงของฉัน
reputation
โม
over
โห
the
ไปหมดแล้ว
years.
นายก็ต้องมีส่วนรับผิดชอบด้วยแต่ในอนาคต
Do you have anything lined up for when this is all over?
Hard to say.
ตอบไม่ได้
Field work always takes quite a toll on me, as you
ก็
know.
รู้อยู่นี่ว่า
Once I'm back at Snezhnaya, I'll start with a well-earned cigarette.
ในย่าเมื่อไหร่ต้องสูบบุหรี่สักหน่อยละ
Why are you so eager to ruin your lungs after I went to the trouble of replacing them for you?
มันจะถูกต้องเหรอ
If you have an issue with it, feel free to try to stop me.
ถ้ามีปัญหาก็ลองขวางสิ เกี่ยวกับ
What's on your
เกี่ยว
mind?
อะไรอยู่ล่ะ
The limits of
จำกัด
humanity.
มนุษย์
It's a pity.
เสียดายจัง
Despite running countless
การ
calculations,
คำนวณนับไม่ถ้
I
วน
find there is simply no way to reduce any further
แต่มวล
the
สาร
amount
ทาง
of
วิญญาณ
one's
ที่สามาร
soul
ถ
required to
ทำงานของแต่ละ
sustain
คน
an
ก็
individual.
ไม่ลดน้อยลงเลย
It's rare to hear you admit to being unable to achieve something.
หายากนี่แหละที่ได้ยินข่าวว่านายจะยอมรับตัวเองเรื่องที่ว่าตัวเองมีเรื่องที่ทำไม่ได้เนี่ย
I beg to differ.
ก็มีเยอะ
For
แหละ
instance,
เคยบอก
as I've told you before, the original me was prone to motion sickness and couldn't make long train
การนั่ง
rides.
รถไฟสายไกล
Ah, yes, of course.
จำได้เป็น
One of the reasons you often sent yourself out on errands. What are you thinking about now?
A new
การทด
experiment.
ลองใหม่
In the event that my soul
ถ้า
was
วิญญาณท่าน
depleted,
หายไปจนหมด
say we extracted my data from someone else's memories, yours for
คุณ
instance,
ออกมาเป็นข้อมูลและ
and
ใช้
then
วิญญาณ
combined it with your intact soul as the base material.
คิดว่ามันจะสร้างตัวอะไรออกมาได้บ้าง
Such a scenario would be
ย้อนแย้งกัน
impossible.
จังนะ
Oh?
เหรอ
As long as your current soul survives, there will be no need to create a new individual. Don't forget, you were the one who approved of the present situation wherein only one Dottore
ต่อไป
remains.
นั้นไม่จำเป็นต้องมีร่างใหม่เพิ่มหรอกอย่าลืมนะว่าคนที่เห็นได้กับสถานการณ์ปัจจุบันที่ว่าเหลือดอทคนเดียวก็คือตัวคุณเองเท่านั้น
And if you ceased to exist, who would be capable of performing this experiment?
ใครจะมีความสามารถพอที่จะทำการทดลองได้
Since the day I met you, you've always excelled at talking your way out of a quandary.
นอกจากสถานการณ์ขับขันแบบนี้หรอเลยนะเหมือนกับวันที่ฉันรู้จักนายไม่มีผิดเลย หมดแล้วล่ะ
Isn't it a little too early to be saying
ตอนนี้
goodbye?
มันไม่ไวไปหน่อยเหรอ
Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course.
นายอยู่เลยแท้
Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
ไปกันแค่นี้นี่คุยครบทุกรายการแล้วนะซูเมรุอีกครั้ง
The power of King Deshret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable.
แค่สายการ
With just a chessboard, you can move an entire unit across the material plane.
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier
ง่าย
fight.
ขึ้น
Really makes my
พอใจ
day.
มากเทียบกับ
The last
ก่อน
time
ที่
we
ผมเข้า
stormed the
เมือง
city,
ประหยัด
it
แรง
involved
เดิน
a
ไปได้
lot
เยอะ
more
เลย
running around.
I wonder how many people can say they stormed the city twice in
ว่า
their
ในชีวิต
lifetime.
ของคนจะเกิดได้ถึง2 หนดับเบิลหน
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had more than my fair share of unusual experiences in my life.
ความคาดหมายมาหลายครั้งแล้ว
This is my first time here, actually. We never usually leave
กัน
Gandharvaville.
นับว่าวิวหน้าตัวที่หลายคนคิดถึงแต่เควสมหากาพย์
I hope this will be my last time.
ต่อไปแล้ว
Does everyone have to chime in?
ต้อง
Can't we just
หาการพูด
fight?
ประโยคได้ไหมลุยกันเลยไม่ได้เหรอ
What an amusing comment, my dear lady. Yet humans often alleviate tension via small talk, do they
หายความ
not?
คิดด้วยการพูดคุยเล่นได้แท้แล้วพูดออกด้วยเหรอ
Talking?
Because the image on her shield is one of
คือ
me.
ฉันไง
And I, of course, can appear
ในที่ที่
wherever
จะไปได้
I
อยู่
wish
แล้วนะ
to.
Well, la-di-da. Isn't that fancy? Could I get in on this?
You wish for your gauntlet to speak?
ได้ใช่ไหมเนี่ย
Why, certainly.
จัดไป
I think you'll find that it is I whose
วัน
image
นี้
is
สนามรู้
carved
ว่า
here
ข้าว
upon.
ไว้วันนี้
Thanks. Definitely feel stronger now.
ไปอีกแล้ว
You're welcome,
ไม่
my
เป็นไร
lady.
คุณผู้หญิง
I am glad
ข้า
to
ว่า
lend
พลัง
you
ให้
my
เจ้าแล้ว
power.
Sino, what's the
งาน
situation?
เป็นไงบ้าง
There are troops stationed at every entrance, as we expected. A frontal assault will suffice. Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. You head for the House of Dana's side door. Move out.
Bye. เรือ
Out of my way! Take this! Watch out! Get lost.
Thank you, Jed.
You gotta be more careful. If you're not ready to put your life on the line, you can't be certain of defeating your opponent.
She's right. Keep your wits about you, Rana.
โดนไล่หมดแล้ว
Your dues.
Surrender!
Hear my prayer.
Nowhere to run! Judgment is upon you.
Take them out and secure the harbor. Reinforcements will arrive by water.
Consider it done. Show no mercy.
ขับไล่ที่หมด
Nowhere to run!
This body belongs to
I must collect myself. I must some quiet.
ออกไปตรงล่างเน็ตปั๊บไม่มีไม่สิมีระหว่างทางตรงนี้
Looks like we're in control.
We shall prevail. Look alive.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty. Your penance is due.
Gloves off.
Resistance is futile.
มันคือโดน
Nowhere to run.
แน่นอนว่าฝั่งทุยตัวนี้โดนขับไล่ออกจากทาง
Waterway secured.
จัดการเส้นทางน้ำท่าเรือเรียบร้อย
Brothers! Sisters!
Perfect. Just in time.
ได้จังหวะเลย
Welcome. Once we've linked up, we'll continue the advance.
ซึ่งไปต่อ
The team has arrived at the north entrance, as planned.
ทางตอนเหนือทางที่วางแผนเอาไว้
Good. Press on.
เดินหน้าต่อไปกิโนเต็มคิดเมืองคืนมีเหตุราชาไม่ลงสู้
There you are, straggler. The more, the merrier.
Too easy. Buckle up. Hi.
Hear my prayer.
Surrender. Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Look alive. You asked for it. Yield. Buckle up.
Take too long.
แหมรี
Look out.
เฮ้ยมีคนซุ่มโจมตี
Finally.
รอตั้งตารอมันนานแล้วล่ะ
We need to hurry. Take the middle road now.
ยึดทางตรงให้ได้
Mahamatra Sino, area clear.
นี่คุมได้แล้วครับ
Don't relax just yet. More Fatui approaching from the right.
ทางขวามีกลุ่มพวกมันมุ่งหน้า
Erminsul cannot track our movements. If necessary, we can split up.
แยกกระจายตัว
Don't worry. We'll wipe them all out.
ล้างมันได้
As you can see, our people came raring to go.
ก็สู้มีแรงสู้เยอะมาก
Good, good.
ดี
How are things with the traveler? Can Tainari keep him safe?
องขอได้ไหม
Don't underestimate Tainari just because he's a forest watcher.
น่าจะให้พี่เป็น
He can handle it.
ไม่มีปัญหาแน่
All right. You know that's not what I meant.
หมายความเช่นนั้น
Sino and the reinforcements have drawn the Fatui's fire away. It's our turn.
นี่ตาเราบ้าง
By using a cluster leaf of cultivation, we can pass through certain terrain silently.
ภูมิประเทศได้อย่างเงียบงั้น
Good luck with that. We'll just fly up
น่า
there.
จะบินเอง
Huh?
ฮะ
Oh, yeah.
ให้
forgot
ก็
she
บิน
could
ได้
fly.
Ready?
พร้อมยัง
Ready.
พร้อมรู้บางครั้งจะได้เจอ Cluster Leaf of Cultivation ที่แพร่โฟมลีฟสกินหลังจากโดนธาตุไม้เข้ามาได้ประโยชน์จากมันไม่แน่นะการผจญภัยในซูเมรุจะง่ายขึ้นต้องให้นี่เป็นคนจัดการเรื่องนี้
wind rises. One with the force. Behold.
ฉันแล้วฉันเล่า
Fatui soldiers up
อา
ahead.
หารพวกมันเนียนไหมเนี่ย
Careful.
ระวังหน่อย
Prepare for battle.
เตรียมตัวปะทะ
Hey, there's people over there.
You have some nerve showing your faces here in the center of Sumeru City.
You're right on schedule.
อย่างที่คิดเอาไว้เลยแต่ปกปิดปริศนาทำไมทั้งที่รู้กันหมดแล้วเราว่าใคร
Well, this guy sure as heck isn't your average Fatui sergeant.
They've stationed quite a few people nearby. It definitely looks like they were waiting for us. But something feels off. Everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate of Dottores. He's no mere sergeant. Whatever his rank is, it's high. Much higher than we thought. So you've been waiting for us. But it looks like you're geared up for a conversation. Rather,
very clever, General Mahamatra Sino. I know you're the one in charge of this siege, and I look forward to making a deal with you.
So you've been waiting for us. But it looks like you're geared up for a conversation rather than a battle.
siege. Sumeru City belongs to
แต่การ
us.
บุกเมืองซูรุก็คือของเราตั้งแต่แรกเฮ้ย
Historically, yes. But things can always change. We have quite a sizable force with us, you know. For instance.
There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
มีฟาทุยบุกเหนืออยู่ที่ประตูเหนือ
Can you handle him?
ไหวไหม
We can for now.
ยังไหว
Yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. The battle has not yet reached its climax.
ยังไหว
But what happens next? Do you enjoy watching bloodshed? Surely some of those here are people you count as friends. Once a war begins, some people must die. I doubt you wish that fate upon anyone you know. But what happens next? Do you enjoy watching bloodshed? Surely some of those here are people you count as friends.
Wait a second.
That's
a trick. He's not even there.
Silence! He disappeared. What was that? A ghost?
Curses! He was never there to begin with. It was just a shadow projected there to lure us in.
Enough talk. Attack!
I apologize for being unable to accompany you at this crucial moment, but I am compelled to leave for reasons beyond my control. Please excuse me. Sumeru's General Mahamatra is quite ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But now that they have seen through it, they will realize you were just a decoy.
Decoy or not, what matters now is that they will be heading your way imminently.
จะเป็นใครไม่สำคัญสำคัญแค่ว่าเดี๋ยวก็ไปหาคุณเองแหละ
Not imminently. They are already here.
มันมากันแล้วต่อไปอยู่ทีมหนึ่งถึงสักทีจุดที่สังเกตคือนิติใส่แต่คาชารุ่นเจน2ตรงนี้เหรอทั้งที่หูมันอยู่ข้างบนหัวเนี่ย
This is far enough. Tainara, you go help Sino. Don't worry about us. We'll manage from here.
Are you sure you don't need me to stand guard?
No need. Once the connection is established, we'll disappear from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go help the others.
All right. Goodbye for now, then. Please tread carefully.
Now where's the interface Nahida mentioned? Come on, where's it hiding?
Found it. It's over here. We can connect to the inside of Irminsul through the sanctuary of Surasthana's built-in security system. You should be pretty familiar with the process.
Is it the same route as last time?
For the most part. We don't need to adjust any of the parameters.
Then I should be fine.
And Paimon? Once you're both ready, we'll set off.
Wait! You said you're way higher this time, right? Maybe Paimon should stay outside and help the others. Then you can focus on the fight without having to worry about Paimon. Huh? Why are you staring at me like that?
It's nothing. I just suddenly realized how much you've grown.
Hey, you've grown quite a lot yourself. Don't you two start getting into it again.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks she's pretty knowledgeable. Who's the best guide into that again? And don't forget, Archon's a college student now.
If we say Al-Haytham's not a weirdo, it's hard to explain how he came up with the idea of you applying to the academia. But for all that he counts, you're doing surprisingly well in your studies.
She just goes to show how important it is to have someone supporting you. And Paimon's not the only one. Let's not forget that you only became a student because of Nahina's personal recommendation.
That's fair. I have learned a lot in Sumeru. Oh yeah. Did you ever come up with that ugly nickname you promised me?
คุณเองก็ตั้งฉายากากอันนั้นคิดออกแล้วใช่ไหม
What?
ฮะ
ไม่ We're friends now. Paimon gave up on giving you one ages ago.
สมองก็เป็นฉายาอยู่แล้วนี่
Anyway, isn't Hat Guy enough of a nickname for you?
Fine.
ได้
Suit yourself.
ตามใจแล้วกัน
We need to go.
เราต้องไปแล้ว
Paimon, if you're
ดู
staying,
แลตัวเองดีๆด้วยนะ
look after yourself.
Will do. Paimon's gonna link up with Tainari and Sino. You guys are the ones who need to be careful.
คุณอาหารที่ต้องระวัง
We will be. Bye for
ระวัง
now.
ไปกันลองแยกย้ายกัน
Initiating connection.
เริ่มการเชื่อมต่อ
Well, here we are again. Come to think of it, I still don't even know where we're going.
Thanks to our terminals, it should be impossible for Irminsul to read. I can...
Don't tell me. Only you need to know. That way, whatever happens to me next, it won't affect your progress.
Listen to me. Your safety is just as important as mine. Don't even think about sacrificing yourself for the greater good. We came here together, and we're leaving together.
อย่าคิดว่าสละตัวเองเพื่อปกป้องอะไรแบบนั้นเรามาด้วยกันก็ต้องกลับด้วยกันสิ
All right, if you insist.
ผู้จัดการอ่านนี้ก็ต้องตอบแทนอย่างเดียวแล้วล่ะมาครับชุดเก่าธาตุไฟสำรวจพื้นที่กลไกภายในเปลี่ยน
This place looks so different from how I remember. It's a complete mess. Like someone's turned the place upside down.
Must be Dottoro's doing. Either he's searching for some information he needs, or...
It's still changing.
He has to know we've entered Irminsul. But luckily for us, he can't pinpoint our location. Be on your guard. Don't let him find us. The red parts have probably been corrupted by Dottoro's power. Don't touch them, or you might alert him.
โดยที่ห้ามแตะโซนสีแดงเพราะโซนสีแดงเป็นโซนที่มีเชื้อโรคของมัน
He's looking for us.
ตามหา
Tread
ก็ระวัง
carefully.
ด้วย
That wall could be a problem. Fortunately, it looks breakable. Give it a shot.
แบบนี้แหละเหมือนนี่ต้องไว
The wind rises. Behold. Squall Fury. The same old trick again. Are you kidding me? Let's handle it just like we did before. This cheap trick isn't gonna stop us. No, it's a trap. Is that why he's using this trick over and over to get us to lower our guard?
นี่คือเป้าหมายมันเหรอ
I'm trapped.
เราโดนขังแล้ว
Why won't this thing budge?
ทำไมถึงได้หนาขนาดนี้เนี่ย
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Nicole, is that you?
ใช่ไหม
Yes, it's me. I'm monitoring your progress from inside the Eternal Oasis. And I have to say, this terminal is simply marvelous. It makes tracking you so much easier. I couldn't see anything at first, but now that you two are inside, I can use your location with support from the terminals to get a partial view of the situation inside Irminsul. It's not the clearest image, but it's better than not being able to help at all. So, here I am. I can't intervene directly, but I can help to guide you out of the jam you're currently in. So please, just follow my lead. Dottore in his current form is a blight upon both Irminsul and the ley lines. Pay attention to your surroundings. There must be sources of his contamination nearby. The corrupted...
Is that one of them?
Precisely. Take it out. Good work. But we're not done yet. Stay close. And let's see if we can find any others like it nearby.
This must be another one.
Agreed. Now... Wait! Watch out!
It's Dottore. I think he's found us.
The seal is broken. Quick! Get out of there!
And where exactly do you think you can run to?
Wait, what is that?
Pursuers! That's gotta be it!
Run! Don't let that thing touch you.
there's more than one path.
มีทางเดียว
Which way do we go?
To the left. Trust me.
Fleeing like birds.
หน้าสมเพช
What a pathetic sight.
Hey!
Watch yourself. Stay focused.
There's a cliff ahead. Jump!
โดนลงไป
More of those corruption sources. Destroy them as you did before, and open the exit as quickly as possible. They're relentless. Is he trying to wear us down? You'll just have to destroy these two. I think the pursuit is over.
Hard to say.
เนี่ย
Stay
พูดยาก
alert.
อย่าประมาทเลยนะ
I think we've made it to relative safety.
ไม่
Goodness.
ง่ายเลย
You doing okay?
เป็นไงบ้าง
Goodness. That was tough.
I'll be fine.
ไม่
Don't
ไหว
worry.
ไม่ต้องห่วงไป
Take a short rest, and then
ตั้งหน่อยแล้วก็เอาละคงไม่ได้พักนะ
Nicole? Nicole!
ไอ้คอ
The connection's been cut.
ตัด
But that
หรือ
means
ว่า
Look at you supporting one another. How very touching.
เหลือเกิน
Dottore!
อ๋อพักเลยมึงอีกแล้วมึงอีกแล้ว
took you long enough to find us. You're more useless than I thought.
Oh, really?
นั่นเหรอ
I think I deserve a little more credit for my methods than that. Rather than hunting you down, I chose to let you roam free.
ผีนอกรีดอารีเกา
I indulged your presumption that I was unable to track your movements. Played along with your clever little plan. Fleeing is for animals, but I rather enjoy watching you flee. Some things lose the will to run altogether as soon as you put them in a
อย่างก็ไม่อยาก
cage.
จะวิ่งอีกต่อไป
If that's true,
จริง
then why did you
ตามมา
come
ทำไม
looking for us?
Because I wanted
Oh,
to
I-
observe you up
I-
close,
I-
of course. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not here
Yeah,
for a fight. Is it so unusual that I wish to greet my old acquaintances in
คงรู้จัก
person?
ทั้งนั้นแหละก็กันก็เป็นเรื่องปกติ
After all, it's been a while.
พักใหญ่เลยนะไอ้
Scaramouche.
นึกออกแล้วนะเป็นไปไม่ได้ไม่มีทางเป็นแบบนี้สิ
Why are you so
May don't go on.
afraid? I have done nothing
May don't tell
unprecedented
anything,
in
Lena.
discovering the truth.
ไม่ได้พยายาม
Nor did I go to any
สืบ
great
เรื่องราว
lengths to uncover your story. You made a bold series of moves in deciding to erase yourself. And with the power of this great chronicling device called Ermin's Soul, you were able to achieve something quite remarkable.
อิมิซูก็สามารถเป็นอุปกรณ์ที่ติดตั้งโดยสมบูรณ์แบบไม่ใช่นายทำสักอย่างได้สำเร็จจริง
Once most people form an opinion about someone, it tends to imprison
ๆ
their
รายการมี
mind.
อยู่ของตัวนายก็
Yet you managed to erase every trace of your existence. A novel take on death indeed. However,
ตอนที่
this
ปะทะ
meant
กัน
that you
ที่
stood out to me all the more
ไป
when I saw you in Nodcry.
ไม่จำเป็นต้องหา
I
ตัว
didn't even have to go looking
แค่ได้
for
เจอ
you.
ก็เหมือนความ
Just the
อาจจะ
sight of
ง่าย
you was
ๆ
enough
สักอ
for
ย่าง
me
แล้ว
to
ล่ะ
intuit the truth. For someone in my
แต่ว่า
position,
ตำแหน่ง
connecting the
ตอน
dots
นี้
was a
ถ้าละเอียด
trivial
เล็กน้อยก็
affair.
เชื่อมโยงไม่ได้
It would have been more surprising if I hadn't managed to piece it together.
ภูมิใจกับ
You seem
การ
very
ของตัวเอง
pleased
มาก
with
ขนาด
yourself for figuring it out.
ภูมิใจกับความผิด
I'm
ที่
sure
ก่อ
you'd
ไว้
even be
มาก
more
กว่า
delighted
เขา
to
จะเป็น
learn
แก่
the full
มากกว่า
extent of
นี้
your crimes.
That would hardly be
ไม่
necessary.
ไม่จำเป็น
Besides,
ในใจฉันก็
isn't
รู้
there
สึก
something
ว่า
that concerns
ว่าง
you
ไหมล่ะ
more right now? So, let me put your mind at ease. I have no intention whatsoever of restoring any of the records you deleted. For one
ที่
thing,
จริงมันยาก
it
แห
would
ละ
be exceptionally
เหตุผลคือ
difficult. But more to the point, That would hardly be necessary. Besides, isn't there something that concerns you more right now? Something that fills you with dread? I doubt that the prospect of losing your current life is all that frightening to you. Because in your case, the cruelest twist of fate is that you'll never again have the chance to make up for any of your mistakes. Isn't it?
Dottore?
คงจะอาจจะหาทางกำจัดไอ้ดอทให้ได้เริ่มการปะทะและ
All here shall bend to my will.
You're dead. Upon the gale. That's far enough.
I'm afraid you'll need to do better than that to take me down. I expected you to have grown stronger. Ah, how foolish of me. I forgot that you lack any means to increase your power.
You will pay for everything you've done!
Oh, will I now?
The wind rises.
ที่สำคัญมันจะกลายพันธุ์ร่างของยังเป็นแบบนี้เลย
Does the prospect of death amuse you?
I could ask you the same question! I'll distract Dottore. You focus on the mission.
Got it!
For the hopes and dreams of the masses.
Open the secret door on this enchanting night. May wisdom's light eradicate ignorance and darkness, and hereby fulfill our ancient vow. Commence data extraction.
You cling to outdated ideals and stand in the way of progress. You will pay for interfering with the grandest experiment of all time.
Good timing.
Dottore, as clever as you are, you fail to understand wisdom. Wisdom takes many forms, but the path you have chosen eschews them all.
ขั้น2และมีน้องนานมาช่วย
My strength is fading.
Since you are within Irmin's soul, it stands to reason that any power you wield comes from it.
Or extracting the information from Irmin's soul just to strip me of my power.
I will find his weakness.
ให้แหละ
I admire your attempt to introduce a new variant,
but it's nowhere near enough.
How amusing.
A petty trick.
Commit it to memory.
Time to ignite!
Wretched vermin. Behold.
Hey!
let's try this.
Muso no Hitotaki!
Search for it.
You won't destroy.
We're so close.
เดี๋ยวทน
Just hold on a little longer. I'll hold him up. Traveler, hat guy, the rest is up to you.
สู้มัน
We certainly have a knack for surprising each other, don't we?
I'm just getting started. It's time. Say your prayers.
Stay on the offensive, but watch your back.
It's time. Say your prayers.
Try this.
Muso no Hitotaki!
Follow.
Burn all before you! Blade of the primal
How amusing. Behold. It's time. Say your prayers.
Try this.
Muso no Hitotaki!
Scorch and burn!
Burn all before you!
Finally. It's time. Say your prayers.
Time to ignite!
It's time. Say your prayers.
Hitotaki!
The wind rises.
ชีวิตทั้งนั้น
Burn all before you!
It's time. Say your prayers.
It's all yours. Do with it as you see fit.
Just as you say, this world is home to some archaic things. And as you suppose, you are a formidable opponent. You have long coveted the secrets of wisdom. So now, I will demonstrate true wisdom in action. I invoke my supreme authority as the keeper of Irminsul. Commend me or condemn me. But give your verdict now!
Blessed One of Wisdom, Mahakusaladhamma, are you certain that you wish to exercise your authority to destroy Archon? It represents both your roots and your finest accomplishments. You truly intend to abandon the very thing you have always fought for?
This is my decision. Irminsul has been corrupted beyond redemption.
จนเกินกว่าที่สามารถฟื้นฟูได้เป็นปฐมกาลเป็นชีวิตที่กฎแห่งสวรรค์รักษาโชคชะตาเหตุผู้ครองอำนาจได้รับสิทธิ์จากน้ำมือของเถิดแห่งสวรรค์ซึ่งสมควรที่จะเพื่อฟังและเคารพเพื่อทูลมัน
For their authority was bestowed upon them by the heavenly principles.
It is precisely because I honor and revere it that I fight for the humanity it exists to protect. Wisdom is knowing how to weigh the options and make the right decision. If you truly care about the fortunes of this world, then it is me you should seek to preserve.
Planting a seed begins the chain
จุดเริ่มต้นของเหตุและผลเจ้าเองก็เป็นต้นไม้ใหญ่แล้วจะกลัวการสูญเสียต้นไม้อีกทำไมกันหลังก่อนราชาแห่งต้นหญ้าโมสิทธิ์ไฟทำงานเปิดใช้งาน
The first flame,
ไฟแรก
the pure cleansing fire.
บริสุทธิ์ได้เอามันไม่ถึงเลยแหละแล้วก็เตรียมของเหลวให้หมดตอนนี้
Shall we?
ต่อกันไหม
Where were we? I was suggesting that you needn't perform when signing a contract.
You're only sitting here because your bank demanded an evaluation of the trustee.
So you told a story about a young scholar from a merchant family in Sumeru?
I told a compelling tale, didn't I?
The post-expulsion story is far more captivating.
The human experiments or the elixir of immortality?
The part where you die.
Ah, yes. My favorite part. The 35-year-old segment thought of himself as Dottore, reserving the name Zandik for the original specimen. Of all the segments, he was the most selfish. After his expulsion, Dottore searched for a new direction. He joined the Fatui, studied Elazar in great depth, secured resources. He was rather fortunate in his career. Zandik turned to Conrian technology and successfully created his segments. But this was not immortality. Even with backup segments, his body would still age. Still, thanks to Snezhnaya, Zandik found the ideal base for his experiments. Then a perfect partnership materialized at a crucial moment. The year that both parties realized they needed more time. Fortunately, Zandik succeeded. In a miraculous turn of events, he gained the extra time he needed.
I seem to recall it differently.
All right, it's true. No matter how much elixir he took, Zandik remained human and continued to age. Then, on the morning he turned 85...
Help me up. Call for help.
Surely he would be rescued, Zondik thought. But to his surprise, no one helped him. Zondik was too selfish for that.
Don't forget, you're one of us.
Yes, and we're all waiting.
Waiting for me to die.
Pantalone arrived for a meeting and happened to witness what followed. He found it unsettling.
I never said that.
But the Zondiks were unfazed. It was a rare opportunity for self-dissection.
What does all that have to do with you depositing your data at Northland Bank?
It has made me cherish my time in this world all the more.
Fair enough. So you do have a sense of self-preservation.
What do you mean?
You're hardly normal, and you don't cherish life. You just don't want to admit defeat in the limited time you have.
Even so, don't I deserve an interesting ending?
I'm counting on it.
If nothing else, I expect my funeral will be a grand affair indeed.
What a magnificent fire.
อย่างรุนแรงแท้วันที่ต้นอีมิซูโดนไฟไหม้
In Snezhnaya, we light fires to ward off the cold. Fire, it seems, is antithetical to ideas such as cold, frozen, and unchanging.
Perhaps it has always been that way. From the beginning, fire has been used to drive away wild beasts and warm the body and mind. You could say it's a form of treatment. One that
mortal fear. Something you haven't been acquainted with in a long time, by the sounds of it.
Perhaps it has always been that way. From the beginning, fire has been used to drive away wild beasts and warm the body and mind. You could say it's a form of treatment. One that cures the human heart of mortal fear. Whereas you, I'm sure, must know the feeling quite well indeed. I remember when we first discussed the elixir of immortality, you claimed that extending your lifespan was about buying more time. But was that really the truth? You fear the prospect of dying a wretched end in this world, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm only human after all. And while you may have forgotten it, you cannot deny that you too were once human, Dottore. I do not believe that there is no such fear in your heart.
Perhaps you are right. But I abandoned it long ago and devoted myself to my experiments. I have felt no fear since.
From the very beginning, I never thought you could win this game.
But still you came, contract in hand, to honor our agreement.
Because I am a reputable partner.
And as we have discussed, experiments are about more than results alone. The process is equally important. I have come here and completed my creation, and I do not regret my decision.
I'm afraid your journey ends here.
After I die, there will be no one to make the elixir of immortality, and your remaining stock will only last a few more years. How then will you prove that you didn't perish in this incident alongside everyone else?
When I feel optimistic about market environments, I never forcibly adjust them. They have their own direction, and I myself am one such environment. I have been quite particular about many things in my life. But where the manner of my death is concerned, I choose not to be.
You make yourself sound so magnanimous.
Oh, but I am. And I hope you will be too. It may have been a long time since anyone told you this, Dottore, but I recognize that you are a truly rare talent.
Ha! I can see it. The experiment in blasphemy that I've been performing all this time. It has been a long process, and I do not care about the results as much as people might imagine.
If the very goal of your experiment was to explore infinite possibilities, then there was never any reason for it to end.
Indeed. Yet now, the experiment has officially drawn to a close.
What should I call you? Zondik? Or do you prefer the Toy?
Suit yourself. Goodbye, Failfan. This time, that's what it truly is.
And don't I know it? Goodbye, Zondik.
กับต้นไม้ที่โดนเผา
I could have carried out many more experiments, but to me, Lord of Denver, this outcome is certainly not the worst.
I believe you. But unfortunately, this is where it all ends for you. This experiment does not belong to you, nor do any of the results.
Experiment. It sounds like you're trying to outdo me in my own field.
Wisdom is conveying information in terms that people can clearly understand. You know exactly what I mean.
Indeed. I can see no further outcomes. Ha. You have a formidable mind, and you are braver than I thought. Setting fire to the very thing your survival depends on. Your previous threat was empty, but this time, it is real.
When necessary, wisdom can be as fierce as an inferno. Some of the things that incinerate you come from within yourself.
Perhaps you are right. You see what lies at the bottom of the human heart, and that is your wisdom.
Here is where your journey comes to an end. All that is yet unknown belongs to those of us who will carry on living.
It seems I have unwittingly been your arch enemy all along. Now, it's all over.
I do not deny your intelligence. But what you refer to as experiments, I would never describe in those terms. They are events that take place in the real world, and they are so much more than mere data. Goodbye. We will never meet again.
คดีของคุณกำลังสนหมดไว้อย่างที่นี่เดี๋ยวยังมีอีก
Well, that's the last of them. Everyone on the list is already back where they should be.
It was a long, hard road, but we finally finished escorting everyone back. I just pray that we'll never need to leave again. I hope we can stay here forever in this peaceful paradise of our own choosing.
Paradise. In the annals of the Temple of Silence, that word carries great significance. It represents the hopes and desires of the gods, their longing for a place to rest.
I wouldn't think gods need such a place.
People always think they're the only ones who can lose their homes. They forget that gods too need a place to reside. As the Goat King once said, the God without his people shall cease to exist. Gods need their believers every bit as much as their believers need them.
Only we can truly understand how much the desert faith has faded over the centuries. But we still talk about the gods as though they're part of our lives.
แล้วก็ยังพูดถึงเทพเจ้ากับเป็นส่วนในชีวิตของเรา
Given the myriad ways in which gods and humans interact, I'd say they really are. How else could Dunyazad consider the Dendro Archon a friend?
เป็นเพื่อนกันเพราะเหตุผลนี้
Well, that sounds about right to me.
ก็ไม่แย่เท่าไหร่นะ
Describing them as
ระยะห่าง
friends
ไม่ห่าง
sure
เกิ
makes
น
us
เกินไป
feel a whole lot closer.
If you told me a few years back that I'd have this many friends, I'd have called you a
บอกว่า
liar.
ไม่มีเพื่อนเยอะแบบนี้ก็แล้วก็ฉันคงไม่เชื่อ
Belief is a choice, just like
เชื่อหรือ
friendship.
ไม่ขึ้นอยู่
We've
ที่ทางเลื
made
อก
our choices
มี
through battle.
ไม่ก็เช่นกัน
The right ones. Wouldn't you say?
ต่างเลือกมันมาที่ถูกต้องผ่านการต่อสู้ไปแล้วไม่ใช่หรือ
I'll be heading back to the
เรา
Temple
กลั
of
บไปที่ฐาน
Silence.
ความเป็นงานสักหน่อย
I heard the Goat King and the Ibis King decided to pay us a
เรา
visit.
ไปที่นั่นแล้ว
How about you?
แล้วพูดล่ะ
It's back to Aru Village for us. Still plenty of supplies to distribute and
ทีนี้อาหาร
people
ต้
to
อง
help.
แจกจ่าย
Until next time, old
เจอกัน
friend.
ใหม่นะ
As long as you can find the time, you're always welcome to visit us in Aru Village.
Right back at you.
เจอกัน
Make sure to drop by the Temple of Silence the next time you're free. Word is that 2 of the other 7 pillars, Shezapang and Bennu, might also be dropping by.
ที่วิหารแห่งความเงียบงัน
Since you're wearing the symbols of their
ก็มี
power,
สัญลักษณ์แห่งพลัง
it'd only be fitting if you came to see them
น่า
for
จะมาเยี่ยมกัน
yourselves.
หน่อยนะ
Dropping by?
มาหา
That makes it sound like they're visiting a neighbor's
เป็
home.
นบ้านไอ้เรือนเคียงกันได้ยังไงนะ
Well, the temple was founded by
วิหาร
Hermanubis,
ความเงียบ
so
งันเป็น
I
วิหาร
guess
ที่
to
ตั้งโดย
them,
เฮมินูบิส
that's exactly what it is.
ซึ่งเหมือนบ้านใกล้เรือนเคียงของเขาจริงแหละ
Guess that's true.
ก็จริงนะ
All right. We'll make sure to find time to stop by. Stay safe on your journey home.
จะหาเวลาไปเยี่ยมนะเดินทางกลับดี
I will.
ๆโอเคเข้าไปผมว่าเงียบกัน
You do have a
ที่พูด
point.
มาก็ใช่
See? Retirement has always been a problem, especially for old-timers like us who've been locked away all these years. You finally step out into the light, and bam! You're face to face with a whole different world.
Naturally.
What do you think, Layla?
เวลาไวมั้ง
Huh? Why would you think to ask me? How could I possibly be qualified to decide where the servants of King Dashrat should live?
ควรจะไปอยู่ที่ไหน
Sorry if my question was unclear.
อยากถาม
Do you think their statues will stand out too much if we place them here?
จะแปลกไหม
Hey, I never agreed to this. How could we possibly allow our statues to be left in Hermanubis' home? That would be like breaking into someone's house, then pretending it belonged to you in the first place.
เหมือนกับคิดว่าเป็นบ้านตัวเองเนี่ย
Different beliefs can coexist. We still need to respect one another.
นี่แหละสิ่งที่ควรจะท
By which you mean you two plan to stay at the Temple of Silence for a while
ำไม่
at
ได้ย้าย
least,
บ้านมาที่
but you have no intention of relocating your statues here.
สาวพวกคุณ
So
นี่เรียกว่าการ
you see this
ครอบ
as
ครัวได้
sort
ไหม
of
นะ
a family visit? Is that correct?
Family.
ครอบครัวครอบครัว
You could say that.
ตัวเองก็ได้
In a sense, Hermanubis would view this as his home. Just look at this
ไอ้
place.
นี่สิแต่โอเวอ
Magnificent,
ร์วัง
is
ข
it
นาด
not?
นี้มันช่างน่าทึ่งจริง
The sad truth is, in the past, all 3 of us invested so much into misguided ventures. We failed to build what we
ๆ
should
เสีย
have
ดายทั้งเรื่องเซนหรอสา
and
ระอีก
wasted so much time instead.
And what do you
และ
mean
อะไร
by
ที่
that?
เรียกว่าเสียเวลา
I mean that for the most part, time spent associating with the likes of Sobek and, let's say, Thoth might...
Why does that not
คิดไว้
surprise
แล้ว
me?
เสียว่าต้องพูดเช่นนี้ แล้วแต่
Go
เลย
on.
I mean that for the most part, time spent associating with the likes of Sobek and, let's say, Thoth might reasonably be considered wasted. Anyway, given how much time we'll all be spending together, I'd say that the bonds we built will end up proving to have been a sound investment.
Once Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence, returns, you can discuss the matter of staying here with him.
ค่อยคุยกันจะได้มีเขาคนนั้นพวกท่านค่อยคุยกับเขาเอาเรื่องจะเข้ามาอยู่แล้วกัน
But judging by the expressions of everyone here, I imagine you'll receive a very warm welcome. This sacred ground houses untold knowledge after all. What better place for the servants of King Dashra to appear in the mortal world?
How about we share a meal together first? I imagine it's been many years since you last tasted fresh food.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. After so many hundreds of years, I can only surmise that desert cuisine has become a lot more varied.
Are we having a get-together? If you'd like, I can help prepare some food. After all, Lord God, you helped me so much in the desert, and I still haven't properly thanked you.
Oh, my, that would be wonderful. I'm touched that you still remember.
How the times have changed. To the people of today, it seems the Ibis King has become a kind and passionate god.
And you, Mr. Herreshoff? What kind of god do you wish to be?
To be honest, I haven't given it much thought. How about you, Dendro Archon? Do you have...
I'm very happy with my current life.
To be honest, I haven't given it much thought. How about you, Dendro Archon? Do you have... To be honest, I haven't given it much thought. How about you, Dendro Archon? Do you have any hopes for your future? Forgive my bluntness, but you do not seem to derive your authority from majesty and might, like Lord Al-Akhmar. Clearly your approach has its advantages, but also its dangers, don't you think?
I do, but projecting a majestic front doesn't really suit me. Besides, my relationship with others isn't simply one of a god and her people.
Not putting on airs might earn you more adoration.
Exactly. Besides, I really like parties where everyone brings their own food and we all come together to share. You should join us. I'm sure you'll find it fun.
Last time when we got together for a picnic near the Avidia Forest, it was quite the occasion. Seeing as you're already here, how about we hold the next one in the desert?
Can we do that? Wouldn't Tainari have to transport a ton of drinking water?
Don't worry, I can help out. Layla, would you like to join us next time?
Me? Sure.
The more the merrier. That way we...
Don't take this the wrong way. I just think you should know, when it comes to passing the time, chess is more our thing.
In that case, Dendro Archon, what do you say?
If I were to compete against you, I can't say with certainty I'd win, but I certainly wouldn't mind giving it a shot.
Where's Sobek? I'm sure he'd be good for a few rounds. Cards, cards, cards! I'll always prefer chess.
I wonder what variant of chess we're talking here. Mr. Thoth, is there some sort of astrological significance to this game?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. As long as the leader of the Temple of Silence agrees, we can search Hermanubis' place for books to teach you how to play.
Such devastation visited on Sumeru City. So many houses destroyed or damaged in the fighting. Who could have foreseen this? Look at all of this. It's going to take me forever to tidy up. I suppose living below the academia doesn't always work out to your advantage.
I would have thought a little appreciation of my sincerity and effort in helping to clean up this mess might be in order.
Helping? Effort? This is your house! Of course you should be putting in the effort! If anything, I'm the one who's helping!
So you see yourself as just a helper in this situation. I must admit, I'm rather shocked.
If you're trying to say that since I live here too, I have an obligation to tidy up, fine, I suppose I do. Wait a second, stop changing the subject! Nevertheless,
In the wake of a great storm, a missing roof is a predictable inconvenience.
Can you stop making it seem like I care more about this house than you do? Doesn't it upset you at all to see your home in this state?
I won't pretend it's ideal, but that's no reason to be upset.
This is the roof over your head, your shelter from the cold. The furniture is scattered, the paintings have fallen off the walls, the windows are shattered. Don't you feel even a little disheartened?
The way I see it, these problems are easily solved.
Ugh, this is precisely why I hate talking to you about sentimental things. It's like banging my head against a wall. You simply don't understand just how much work goes into making a proper home.
It sounds like this is causing you a lot of anguish.
You mean the house or the paintings?
I mean your sentimentality.
Oh, well, yes. But I'd rather not dwell on such things right now.
Generally speaking, when anguish becomes the norm, people usually make an attempt to improve their situation.
But there are so many people and things in life that are difficult to change. It's not like you can force them. Besides, anguish can be a source of inspiration, and I'm not sure I could break my reliance on it.
I'm glad you're able to make yourself think like that.
What kind of a response is that? I was stating a profound truth about the very nature of art. Suffering is the cradle of all creation. Even you can't deny that.
And I wasn't trying to. I'm just happy for you. Pure and simple. Can't you tell?
Happy about what?
Happy that you can always find an answer that backs up your views.
You...
More often than not, life is a process of running into problems and then searching for answers. Yours more than most. Not everyone's so good at justifying things to themselves. It's something that you've been steadily mastering.
Huh. What about you, then? What skills have you been mastering lately?
Pass me that box.
Huh? Okay.
You may consider this my progress on the path to mastery.
What? Wait a second. Isn't that box mine? Hey, it is! It must have fallen off that shelf. I'll hate them. Those are my paints and inks.
Would you like me to put it in your bedroom for you?
Huh? I mean, sure, if you don't mind. What kind of progress is this? Does he think he can bribe me? Not that giving me back my own things is much of a bribe. These books on the floor are a complete mess. And this one, didn't he say it was an out-of-print collectible? It's completely covered in dust, and some of its pages have even fallen out. Guess I should help him repair it. This one too. And this one.
Local subterfuge. Such a bright future. I can picture the Mora just rolling in.
You do realize you sound like a choking cow?
It's called being imposing. Can't you feel it? Are you not intimidated?
Oh, I'm positively shaking in my sandals. What commands do you have for me, oh mighty Lord Sangamabe?
You've got a lot of nerve, Nefer. You went and told Candace and the others everything, didn't you? Seriously, do you have any idea how differently they see me now?
Surely that's a good thing. I presume they're more disposed to actually like you now. Maybe even view you as a friend.
ก็ดีแล้วไม่ใช่เหรอต้องขอบคุณแล้วมองเป็นมิตรมากขึ้น
You traded my secret for sympathy. Thanks to you, I've lost every last shred of my mercantile majesty. How am I supposed to make anyone think I'm a big, scary investor now?
The dark days of Lord Sangama Bay are behind you. Why not take this chance to make a few honest friends?
Speaking of friends, since when did the notorious Lady Nefer gain such an admiration for holier-than-thou types? A moon chanter here, an angel there? Who'd have thought it?
A coming together of fates, nothing more. No need to throw around accusations of admiration.
Forget it. You're right about one thing at least. Making friends is never a bad thing for a merchant. So, I really took a loss this time. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to see if you're really crying or if those are just crocodile tears. A little birdie told me that when Lord Sangama Bay makes money, the tears flow from the center of her eyes, but when she loses it, they flow from the corners. Which is it this time?
You're so annoying. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Nefer, thank goodness you're here. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Huh? Oh, well, if it isn't the house of Dana's very own librarian. What can I offer you today, Miss Katayun?
Oh, no, I'm not here to buy. I'm here to bring Lady Nefer a book, and a fascinating one at that. We agreed to meet at the entrance to the mausoleum of King Deshret. One more thing, I bought this copy with my own money. It's not borrowed.
Reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. That's quite the mouthful.
Huh? Isn't that the one that...
It was all the rage for a while. People throughout the city were clamoring to get their hands on a copy. The names inside were all circled. Everyone thought it was a riddle.
Don't bring up that book in my presence. I don't even want to hear its name. That thing was nothing but a scam.
Surprisingly enough, I've actually heard of this book, though it doesn't seem of much consequence. So, what truth lies behind it?
You're from the Vahumana and you're asking me what the truth is? I'd say the actual truth was about the least important part of the whole episode. I brought you this book because it probably has the most interesting backstory of any in the House of Dana's collection, at least in recent years. As for its quality, well, you can judge that for yourself.
Don't tell me it's actually any good.
You may not know this, Lord Sangama Bay, but Lady Nefer has a fondness for books with... how should I put this? Mixed reviews?
No eye for good literature, huh?
Perhaps she feels that bad books hide interesting secrets? But I shouldn't put words in her mouth. It's probably fair to say she prefers the conversations that books can spark over the substance of the books themselves.
Suits my style as an intel broker, wouldn't you say? Very interesting, thank you. I'll return it to you once I'm done reading. And as it happens, I have something for you too.
Incense?
I imagine you've already used up the incense I gave you last time. Here's some more. This batch is from Nodcry, so the scent won't be quite the same.
Well, actually, I've been saving the incense you gave me. I couldn't bring myself to waste it without a special occasion. But I'll gladly accept this too. And I promise I'll use it this time.
Katayun, you haven't changed a bit.
Congratulations, Kale.
Well done, Kale. After studying for so long, you finally become a full-fledged ranger.
Sure hasn't been easy for you, huh? This really is fantastic news.
All grown up. No longer a trainee, but an official forest ranger. The next step is to secure tenure in the academia.
Thanks, everyone. It's true. I'm an official forest ranger now. Master Tainari, thank you for your guidance and support. I wish Mr. Sino were here so I could thank him too.
Sino had a matter to attend to at the Temple of Silence. I don't imagine he'll be back for some time. But don't worry. We can celebrate together once he's finished.
I'm afraid the party will have to wait. Kale still has some matters to attend to first.
Kale? Is everything all right?
No, it's not what you think. There's nothing wrong with my health. I just have a few things I need to deal with. I've made plans with the Traveler and Paimon to visit Mondstadt. Master Tainari and Mr. Sino will be accompanying us too.
Well, that's a relief. Let's get together when everyone's back. I'm sure you'll be doing even better by then.
Of course. I have a feeling you're right. After all that catching up on sleep and food, I'm feeling full of vim and vigor again.
นี้ตัดก่อนจะครบ2 ชั่วโมง